What's going on, man? How you doing?
Shoot, looks like you're muted, Jimmy. There we go.
There we go. How are you?
I'm doing awesome.
Might as well turn my camera on, right?
Sure, why not, man? So what's like I said, what's going on? Jared said that you applied, like it was sometime last week for the trucking business,
Yes.
and you do medical sales and real estate.
Right.
So what are you up to, man? What questions do you have for me, and how can I help?
Well, just want to get more insight. I guess the real question is, I mean, it seems pretty simple, but the real, and I didn't have time to go through all of the email I just got because Jared and I literally just talked. So I guess what hands-on, like hiring drivers, all those things, that's taken care of. And if a driver is not performing or what have you, whose responsibility is it to find other drivers?
It'd be the fleet's responsibility.
Okay. Then I guess the initial investment is $35K, 25%, 3 years. And
Yep.
There is an opportunity to ramp up. And
Yeah, it's $35K for the next 8 trucks, and then it's gonna be 50,000.
okay, so after the next eight, then it's 50. Even if you got in at the 35K.
Yeah, man, because it's not just like me being salesy. It's like the cost of the trucks are like actually going up. So
Right.
we're kind of just like making this like a promo deal, which like gives us a budget for marketing to put the word out on what it is, and it really is like I've spoken to a lot of fleets. Like it's 50,000's a better price point for one truck.
How many of the 8 do you have available now?
So that's the thing, man. Like you have to get them when you get them, or you like so you can't. They're not just like sitting around. So that's why like you have to have the money. You got to be liquid for it, and then that's why our strategy is to use our funneling process to get buyers like yourself to commit, and then every 60 days we buy them in bulk. We give those funds to the trucking company. They leverage their revenue and their credit to acquire vehicles from the wholesalers and the auctions. And like I said, then after 60 days, they run the truck for 60 days. They don't pay any profit. That way they can save for expenses. And then after those 60 days, they start to pay 25% a year.
Okay. And that's every 3 years you lock in?
That's for 3 years, yes.
So at the end of 3 years, you have, what are your options?
It's a $35,000 renewal fee.
Okay. So not 50. So you'll still be at the 35
Yes.
if you wanted the first 8.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty straightforward. I don't really have too many questions.
Yeah, man. Have you like done any research on us?
I was just starting to today.
Okay.
Once I got a call from Jared. So
Okay.
here's you guys have done more, I guess, drop shipping type things before. So,
Yeah, I mean, really what it is like our site, alldoneconsulting.com, like we've kind of perfected the process of being able to generate these video consultations with business buyers that have liquid capital of anywhere to $20,000 to $50,000, and we've successfully converted over 100 of them for 12 different companies. And now we've like just transitioned from like a volatile e-commerce turnkey model to being able to just pump money into proven revenue streams, such as this trucking industry, which is like wide open. There's not anybody in my space that's like offering this, so it's pretty like I said, it's like open season for it.
Okay.
But yeah, like I've been doing this brokering for almost 3 years now. The company was founded January 13th of 2019.
Okay.
No, it was 2020. I'm sorry.
We
2020.
lost
January 2020. So it's been almost 2 full years.
Right.
And yeah, happy to answer any questions. I mean, if you have you seen our Facebook group or our YouTube channel?
I did not see that. I've just been trying to read up on.
Yeah. I gotta take a quick look at the story if you want. Basically, like we've been, like I said, I've been doing this brokering stuff for about 3 years. Beforehand, I was raising money for a tech startup. Started making calls to investors. Did about 300,000 in Amazon, then about 400,000 for Shopify, 300,000 for Uber and Airbnb, 130,000 for Bitcoin, and that's when we realized that the most valuable thing wasn't even the services that we're providing. It was like the fact that like we know how to like spend $5,000 and produce $300,000 in 100 days. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, wait, why don't we just like invest that type of revenue into a company that's doing $2 million a month, and then give you a percentage of the income? And that's what we're doing with this trucking service. So it's like really simple. Trucking automation. We provide you with the ability to invest into a truck for long-term profitability, 25%. One truck. You can buy more than one truck, of course. Like I said, we buy it in every 60 days, and after 60 days, you can start getting paid. And like if you want, we can start going into detail about like the app that we're developing. So like that trucking business is good in its own, but because we've been the middleman for like 12 different companies, like we know like the pains and like the gaps in the market in terms of like what our clients are looking for when purchasing these types of businesses, and that's why like we're creating this app where it's like transparently provides our clients the ability to buy these businesses, but also be connected to all the other investors, which like puts the onus on us and the companies that we're recruiting to deliver. Because obviously, like why wouldn't they want to deliver if we have a line of investors out the door to like give them more money? Mm-hmm. So like that's like our advantage. That's like how we protect you. Is like we know how to like spend $25,000 to get 500 of these people to like click on the ad. And like I've proven that like out of 500 people, I'm gonna get like 30 or 40 to do it, and I'll make millions of dollars with it. It's just with the old way we were doing it, we were sending away 80% of the revenue to other companies. Like now with this model, like we collect all of it and we can turn it over, and then pump it into an existing business. Okay. And then yeah, so like I said, since we started creating the Facebook group and the network service. Since June 21st, we've been producing about $8,000 a day. And then, yeah, like I anticipate in the next 60 to 90 days, we'll be able to triple that, because all we're doing is like I'm using investors' money to, this is my portfolio of websites. So like this is where we produce the income, is like Amazon, Shopify, Walmart, Uber, Airbnb. So like these decks that I've just shown you, like I've used the same template from 2 years ago. And we just literally like just swap out the screenshots and just do it and just make a new one. And it takes me like 2-3 days to set up a new website. And then like I said, with $25,000, that's enough to get 500 people through that funnel. And then whatever we're selling, we convert it and we make more money. So we're a great investment because like, yeah, you can do the trucking thing, but we're not only betting on trucking. Like we believe we can make hundreds of millions of trucking, but we also, like I'm gonna be able to make millions of dollars for the YouTube automation. Like this deck's pretty much done, Jared. We're about to launch it, right? So YouTube automation is like a business where like we create a channel for them that just delivers traffic to brands, and then they get a residual income, and like $25,000, and in like 12 months, they get like $3 to $5K a month, and like this vendor, he's getting like 20 clients a month, but he can handle 80 clients a month. So like we could turn his company from like 300K a month to like 2 million a month through our service. And like that's what we do. We grow companies. So like that's why like investing into us, investing into me, it's like a no-brainer, like I said, because like there's always going to be another company that would want investors to grow that service. So like our job is to just find companies that actually are going to deliver, which is why we're creating that app. And now that we're a bigger company, we can hire a legal team to protect us and to protect you. So happy to answer any questions.
What's the name of the trucking company?
We're not going to disclose the name of our trucking companies because then you'd be able to just go to them directly.
Okay.
But we are representing like multiple trucking companies actually.
Oh, okay. So it's multiple. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one thing we have learned with being the broker is getting circumvented. But that's the cool thing with this trucking thing is that it's a lot easier because there's so many trucking companies. Like you can invest in any of one of them, but like we're presenting you the opportunity. You want to work with us? Like we have this app that we're creating so you can track everything. We are also offering you a 12-month money-back guarantee, so that it states that if you're not happy with the profitability of your truck, if you're not happy with how we're communicating with you, like if you're like, this app isn't working, like we didn't get the app up in time, like it's not done yet, by the way, you get a full refund in 12 months. We'll just make the difference of whatever you invested. So like if you invested $35,000, the truck only made you $15,000, then obviously we'd owe you $20,000. And we'd pay that to you and just keep the truck.
And time frame, what's your time frame on this?
On the app?
Just like starting like with the investment with.
Well, this is starting. Like I mentioned, like I spent $10K on the we're talking about for the trucking thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had 2 people sign up already for the $35K offer. So like we paid for the ad like a week ago. We had like 20 leads come in, and I think I've spoken to like 5 people about it. So 5 or 6 people. So it's like seems like every call is pretty straightforward. So it's kind of like we talk, and now we'll talk again next week, and then in the next 2 weeks, like we'll have like 3-5 deals from there. I anticipate those 10 closing by the end of this month, 350 raised, and then like I said, we'll make that first purchase by the end of October of the trucks.
So first purchase October, then.
Yeah,
Was it?
because like we had someone buy like about a week and a half ago, so like their 60 days started then. So like I'm gonna raise 350 in those by the end of October, and then we're gonna buy 10 trucks.
Okay. And then 4 months, was it? You'll start getting your profit.
Correct, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any other questions. It's pretty cut and dry, in my opinion. So.
Thanks, man. I've been doing this for like 8 years, like to like refine this presentation and like get to where I'm at. So I was actually making an ad where I was like, I've been working literally for 8 years to get to the point where I'm making $8,000 a day, and like that is actually happening. I can show you my bank statements, my reference, like that's actually happening. So people say it's too good to be true, but it's like, dude, like do anything for 8 years full time, like you should hopefully start figuring it out.
Right.
Like I've never had like an actual job. Like this is like I got out of college and I sat on Facebook and I started messaging people about how to create businesses online. And that's what I've been doing for 8 years.
Okay.
Like literally. So
let me just go through all the emails and things that you guys sent me.
Yeah, I will leave you also like the references. We have plenty of clients that you can call, like who have made money with us, who have invested. It'll tell you why. If you don't have, like, do you have a Facebook, sir?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, highly recommend that you join. Like I like literally like just go and like sometimes like a lunatic, I'll just like post a bunch of videos and content explaining like the new companies that we're setting up or the new offers. I'll like record calls. Is all super transparent. Like you'll see the engagement. We have investors who are like watching us. We have people who have paid. So like this is basically like the community for the like it's like a free like way to learn about us. And then like we're currently transitioning to populating this software for like the paid members. It's not done yet, but this is going to be like where we like upload like intricate data from like for on the inside. And ultimately, it'll be, like I said, a mobile app where you'll just get push notifications on everything. And then I can send you information on the app that we're developing and like how it's like going to automate our ability to deliver value to 8 different audiences, starting with you, the customer.
Okay, sounds good to me.
So I'll send you some emails, and I guess when would be a good time to follow up for a video call, sir?
Hey, let's. I'll be traveling tomorrow, but maybe like Monday.
Sure. Why don't you? What time works for you?
Let's see. Be around 4 p.m. I'm Eastern.
Okay, that works for me. Why don't Jared, why don't you just put that on the calendar? We'll just send you another link, and I'll send you some emails. Like I said, the references. Feel free to reach out to any of them. They're open book, and I'll send you some follow up information. Really do appreciate your interest, sir.
All right, definitely.
Yep, sounds good, man. Take care. It's
Thanks
all
for
done.
being on.
Talk to you
Bye-bye.
soon. Bye.
Hey, he say 12 p.m. Eastern?
4.
4. Okay.
All right, are you starting to get it, dude? Like you can see, like these are deals. You just have to wrangle them again.